Diplomatic tensions between the United States and Iran have flared once again, with Tehran warning that negotiations on a permanent agreement cannot move forward while Washington continues issuing military threats. The latest exchange came as security concerns persist in the Strait of Hormuz, and regional conflicts continue to complicate efforts towards a broader peace deal. Iran says negotiations on a final agreement with the United States will not begin unless Washington stops threatening military action. Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi issued the warning after President Donald Trump said the US would finish the job if a comprehensive deal is not reached.
Look, oil is now at a level that it was, I think it's even lower on a barrel basis than it was before we started. We've gotten concessions, and they have to hold those concessions, but there'll be no nuclear weapon. We're going to be getting the, as I call it, dust, the enriched material, nuclear dust, I call it. Seems to have taken off, but it's enriched material, we're getting it. We're getting it. I went in for one reason, very strongly, that Iran cannot have a nuclear weapon. I'm not looking for regime change, although this is regime change. The first regime is gone. The second regime is gone. And I think the third regime is more reasonable, but we'll find out. And our great Navy, which did the greatest blockade anyone's ever seen, not one ship got through in 2 months. And we then freed up the blockade because we're close to maybe making a deal. I don't know. We'll make either. Look, we're going to win one way or the other. We're either going to make a deal or we're going to finish the job, okay? And it won't be tough to finish the job. I'd rather make a deal because I don't want to affect 91 million people. We can knock down their bridges in 1 hour. We can knock out their energy supply, all of those big plants that they built, big, beautiful, modern plants had a lot of money. They don't have any money now. We haven't given them any money. But we can knock out their electricity and power generating plants, and I would say a small part of an afternoon, every plant will be gone. And they know that.
Araghchi responded by saying the interim agreement signed last month commits both countries to refrain from the threat or use of force, adding, "Honor your signature." Security concerns also resurfaced in the Strait of Hormuz after a tanker off the coast of Oman was struck by an unidentified projectile, causing a fire on board. US officials told Axios they believe Iran was responsible for the attack. Iranian media, however, claimed the vessel was targeted because it intended to use the Omani shipping route through the Strait of Hormuz with support from the US Navy. The latest incident underscores the fragile security situation in one of the world's most strategically important maritime corridors. Meanwhile, funeral prayers are underway in the holy city of Qom for Iran's late supreme leader, Ayatollah Ali Khamenei, whose assassination during US-Israeli strikes sparked the current conflict. With Iran refusing to enter negotiations under military pressure and fresh security incidents raising tensions in the Strait of Hormuz, efforts to transform the fragile ceasefire into a lasting agreement remain uncertain as diplomatic and regional challenges continue to mount.